We're here back again with the Doki Doki thing. I just want to say, like, right now you see, like, right now it's a little backtracked, I guess. Reason being is because I accidentally pressed new game, and so the auto save, like, didn't do, like, I'm just gonna say, like, it just didn't do the way, like, you know what I mean?
Huh?
Alright, now we're back to the regular thing. Okay, let's see. Let's go with, alright, alright, I'm just choosing whichever one goes with them, I guess. I don't know. Alright, it's not from the same the last time I did, but you know. Hi Nitro, yo Sariori, looks like you're in a good mood. Yeah, I'm just so nice to being love, that's all I see. That's pretty simple things. We got to get a simple way to do this. Speaking of which, you're kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Oh, okay, no thanks. Oh, I have my reasons. What do we tell ya? There we are, take it like verse. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or wanted an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to completely forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that's the one option. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. I didn't know that she was listening in. Don't get me involved in that. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. That's true. Like me, I responsibly. I can't say crap. I can't say it. I can't say. Oh man. Yeah, it doesn't happen much, but it's fun. It's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Accept it, yes. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little downside of all of us, isn't there? He said the devil word! Oh my god, cancel it real quickly. I'm joking. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you would never come if it weren't for the cupcake. So I had to trick not Scooty into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ah, dang! Kia! Oh, let me guess, that was Natsuki. A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Nancy's around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, it's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Just eat it. Takes a big bite. So good. Oh my god. Murph. Suddenly, Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. I bit my tongue. Oh, you're going through a lot over just one cookie. Needs to bite her own cookie. Yours look pretty good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and Natsuki wraps her arm around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off. Suddenly he's down and takes a bite of Natsuki. Hey, did you say you just do that? Monica, can you tell Sayori? Let's see, that's wrong. Monica's in the club room. Oh, where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late lately today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either, to be honest. And if she's late, then the principal will get her. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Hey, that's true. Excuse me? Excuse-moi. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nope, I wasn't. Monica chose the club over a boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Aha. No sense though, you would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool, you should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Okay, if you keep looking over at me, do I have something on my face? Tell me! Yay, that sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Nitro. I just swallow sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. Did I miss anything? Did I? Not really. No, not really. I choose to leave out of Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks everyone has settled down already. So Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Nitro! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I want to go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up. Me and Monica, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue stick. I see! Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Nitro to get the supplies? Maybe. What if I am? What's up, man? You don't trust me? What, you think I'm gonna steal? What, man? I did steal before, but I don't think I'll steal some crayons. Maybe I did steal some of those Sharpies though that smell like, you know, fruit sometimes, because I like smelling them, to be honest. What? Who doesn't? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Hey, okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper too. Okay. Ready, Nitro? Yep, let's go. So you and I exit the club. I'll follow behind you so you hum the description around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Jesus Christ. But in the simplest thing sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival? I'm not sure how would you make an event out of literature. Hey, me and Monica have it all planned out, don't you worry. Is that so? Yep, we're gonna do a poetry performance. Oh man, are you serious? No, you cannot do this to me, man. You can't do this to me. I refuse to perform my poetry against all these nobodies. Performance of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Oh hell no. That sounds kind of dull. Nitro, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flowers beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, cherishing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends I have summoned this joy?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. Oh my god, yeah. I'm so hurt by you singing meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that as pretty unordinary, contrasted to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing, but I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's going to be so much fun. Just spin yourself around in the hallway again. Hey, Nitro, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? The one that says spend time with Sayori like this. And then she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from her. Treating the souls reeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going to adventure with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Bruh, the special place was your room, man. She violated it, man. Don't be a freaking simp. Don't disappoint me! The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Yes! Let's eat them! Just joking, no. Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. Who gives a crap? Alright, they're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Are you serious? Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we'll still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Are you serious? Fine, then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. And I dropped one by accident. Ah! Smack! Kia! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Oh, whoa, you okay? My forehead! Oh, that's what you get for being a dingus, man! Jesus Christ. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. You're sitting on the ladder, grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow, sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Nitro. Where do you find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Looking like an ugly unicorn. I'm just joking. I'm sorry. Even wincing from the pain, while Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back. Okay. She's delusional, man. It's time to put her down. I put Sayori on the shoulder and ran out of the hallway. Locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink, but I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm ready to turn the class to where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Okay, Sayori, here. Here's a bottle of apple juice, vitamin C. Good for you, good for the, I don't know. It's nice and cold, alright. Okay, it is apple juice, making sure. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, you idiot. Sorry, I forgot. Jesus Christ. How hard did you hit your head? It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Nitro, that kind of reminds me of you growing up, doesn't it? Hey, what do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? No, I do not. I would always try to keep up with you? No, I didn't. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. I'm always oblivious. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. Okay. But sometimes when I tried to do things I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scare myself or get a bump and I'll start crying really hard. You would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Well, that's how the world works, to be honest, not gonna lie. If you think about it for a second. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Nah, I can't remember nothing, man. Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Nitro, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Oh my god, even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. Call me a sweetheart, I'm not. I hate people. I always hate them for my life. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right, Nitro. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Nah, I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna go make some money and everything like that. Then I'm gonna forget all about you. You're gonna go lonely. You're gonna be in a box. I'm joking. I'm sorry. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, alright? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. You remain silent for a moment. She's so silly. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside. That's when I see her in the deep thought like this. It makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Way to kill the moment, you guys. Way to kill the moment. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but with the how much success. In the moment we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poem. Hey, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Eh? Maybe I guess it's around or something. I forgot all of the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Nitro. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. Thank you. Yep. I'll start working on posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Nope. Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I returned to my seat. Who should I show to my poem first? Okay. Alright. Okay, let's change it up, I guess. Let's go around. Let's go with Natsuki first. Alright. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew! Huh? Phew, well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing and maybe you'll be good as me someday. That's, something tells me that's completely missed the point. Yeah, whatever. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. You never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with you? Someone like you. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. Man, unlike the weight of your chest, though, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be that way. Oh my god, I had to. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. Say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I am not friends with her, okay? One time, I hurt my leg really badly. Amy held me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, cool, man. Okay, that's it. I'm sorry. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than this. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Unlike your height. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people found out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writings unless there's a good message to take away from it. Okay. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Monica. Alright, whatever. Monica. It is Monica. Hi again, Nitro. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I'll give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me feel like the other one that you wrote. The two are like the dynamic duo. Again? Again? I did it again? It's like Sayori? Yeah, probably, but you do spend a lot of time with her even in the club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people too, so don't be afraid to give their share of time. But you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Well, you are the popular girl, you're #1 and basically the whole class. Basically everyone looks at you as a goddess and everything like that. So, me talking to you in the public seems that I would be very out of your league, so... Oh, it's nothing like that. I'm still just getting used to being here, that's all. I'm sorry if I was putting any pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look-see. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless like a cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating wasteland. Screeching, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sighing, constant, tangent, playing like a chalkboard on the turntable. Like playing a violin on a pizza crust. An endless poem, meaningless. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load you? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. I hate it. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choose where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Okay, it's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Yeah, huh? Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. But putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Oh, I guess it's my tip. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem next? Sayori. Alright. Nitro, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Hey, I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so no way. Not even Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki is least likely to admit how much she's liked something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really pause for a moment. Expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. As if I were getting in my business all the time. Yeah. I don't know if I understand. You never said when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I passed Sayori to say, hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Nitro, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, first time you've ever written something for me. It wasn't for you, to be honest. It's my poem. Give it back. Give it back! Give my poem back! And I'll see you take the poem back. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. When we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach aside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper, my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, hold them out to each and every friend. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. It's ugly, man. Holy shit! This is the worst thing ever. I'm just joking. Did I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Well, I'm gonna still keep watching anime and playing video games till I die, so there's that too. Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Somebody always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion art makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Yuri! What's up, girl? Sorry. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Nitro. Your skills are already improving. Bro, it's just been a day. How do my skills improve so much? Holy shit. Am I the main character? Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course! Is this poem you wrote for today? Not until he hands your poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread my hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. The moon increments its place and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eye as of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me his excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. What does that say? If I ever learn conditioning, I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Bruh, what kind of word is that? What is that word?
Yes.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer. It's about a raccoon, my guy, man. Come on! Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. Yeah, you know, I guess a lot of people have raccoons in their backyards, and you know, I even cut. Well, to be honest, I don't even cut my bread. I got a loaf of bread, so you can just give a loaf of bread, I guess. I don't know, like a slice of bread. There you go. I wanted to express the way it feels for me, and to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I am usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Also, someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah, it sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like a kind of who make fun of my hobby. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Hey, Natsuki! I'm gonna tell her right now, though. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Am I reorienting a little bit now? Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go beat the shit out of people, right? We're gonna do some gang mafia shit. We won't need much more than a few more decorations. Sayori has been working on the posters, and I have designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it, right? We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So we're just putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Yeah, well, I did. Did you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put it on a good performance, it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, be intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, having fun, and playing video games, and doing all that stuff. Just joking, that's my thing. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. I was dragged here, not really for the reasons, but okay. Don't you want to share that with others? Inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I think it's too much. I don't think it's too much, Chaz. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri just glanced around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh, I guess I don't really have a choice. Haha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. The club is seriously going to be the death of me. Yep, that's definitely everyone, though. It's just only freaking 4 people. 5 counting me. But I was dragged here, so I don't know if that counts me. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook the specific poem she has in her mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem! Monica betrays her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to play emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Oh, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. That's how you say it. Wow! Yuri's fired up. All of a sudden. I can't believe I said that. What? Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. The poem is called... Yuri actually glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her book. Her curving word turns into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. Just that she sucks. I'm joking. I'm sorry. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Yuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't as immensely cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice always gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when he said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori! Hey, even Nitro like it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. It's the atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poem wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Yeah, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Nitro. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. I might as well let Nitro lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. This bitch wants to be a bitch. This girl is later to be a bitch. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I don't have much selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting, you dingus. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out aloud. The word feels like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She goes back to her seat. Huff, huff, huff. Choo, choo, choo. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I didn't think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. Another festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. Yay. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Soya and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and for impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two. Always go home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hehehehe. How about come with Sayori once more? Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have been already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing you out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori comes with the words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Great. Well, I ain't no simp. I was joking. I don't know. I ain't making decisions. Yeah, whatever. Sayori, you really think I'll ditch you for Yuri? Yeah, but she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already seen her in the club every day. Besides, you seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Nitro. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri really would deserve it if she wanted it to, so. Sorry, I already made up my mind. I can't really carry you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation shows out. It's kind of a weird thing for you to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, let's do this. Dark. Tragedy. Alright. This will go wonderful. Misery. Scars. Anxiety. We're just gonna choose all the depressing things, to be honest, I guess. Agonizing. Massacre. Grief. Contamination. Graveyard. Cry. Shame. Unrequited. Disaster. Disarray. Misfortune. Frightening. Defeat. There we are. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Oh, ha, 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 ha. You must have a lot of determination in starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm so happy that you're willing to help out with the festival too. Oh, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Yeah? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. I didn't even understand the joke either. Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Hey, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at the distant corner looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. Put your hand in front of her face. Yeah? You're spacing out again. Sorry, don't make me. You could go talk to everyone else, huh? Is everything alright? Of course, why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you're worried too much about me. I'm fine, see? Says with a big smile. Let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back to her. The guys already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Here she asked Monica if she's known anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been ready for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. They timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Nitro, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything with Sayori recently? Ending up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Nitro. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe by the thing on her mind is you, Nitro. Me? Ain't no way, man. Nah, you got that confused. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Yeah? She's been happy ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light weight was turned on the side of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. It's so funny, Nitro. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? So cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump conclusions, so you should just forget about what I just said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands in front of her as I walk across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel next down and gently talk to her, but she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. Here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible when she's behaving like this. And actually, how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weigh on me down so much. Now I feel like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time, Monica calls to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. All right. First things first. Let's check on Sayori. How she's doing. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Nitro. Thanks. So you've been a little quiet today. Is everything all right? Yeah. Of course, everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Hey, do you want a nap or something? Go nap. About to knock the lights out, you bitch. I'm sorry. Now that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Nitro. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this. You're the one who likes this one the most. Why? Well, you don't want to get close. You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Starry. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the one exciting thing in my life. Sometimes it's just easier to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori. Nitro, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori, choking my voice steadily all of a sudden. If I phoned everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori, I glance around the room to make sure no one notices. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her wrist. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Nitro. Just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry I had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. Yay, I'm gonna go play. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Jesus Christ. Next is Monica. Hi, Nitro. Have you thought about what you want to do? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I left Monica my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? Not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you're spending a lot of time with her together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing her as much of her this past year. Since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. How about how Sayori's gonna let... yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Nitro, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not! I'm sure like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since she joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. A lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever tried. And here I am. Lost adrift the sky. A victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope. Knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legends is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the 12th sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more! Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, and expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, found no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking before I can speak. She responds in a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. Changes with a breath, she blows me with the back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers, all sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical, right? It was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the clubs prefer writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? You're really disheartened to get a lukewarm response to something you put in so much into. But I find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot much easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want you to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can to work on. It's much more encouraging that way. It'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem next to? Alrighty. Yuri. Alright. Nitro, this is wonderful. I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. Is this overall of trying what I suggest to you? Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to give it a try giving it more feeling. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. I know you likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. You just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writings before? Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. Good, because no one likes it. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri knows. Huh. Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly. Nitro, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? Spare time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know. And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you. I am not a know-it-all, Nitro. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But have I really done anything? No. That's wrong. You just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Nitro. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Screw them! I'm joking. I mean, I enjoyed this club, hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've at least had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yeah, puts her head in her hand. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth elastically leaves the surface under a clear blue sky as expansive bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you? Oh shit! One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will the sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundaries line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my own peace to a road at the shore. My bad. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways, so Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wants to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something so simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Who should I show my poem next to? Obviously to Natsuki. She's the only one left, dude. You dumbass man. Oh man, this is seriously a step backwards. Yeah? I like your last two way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad if you're trying different things. As long as you're not just trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Gross. Okay. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Is that more a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? But what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. kind of fun to hang out here even when I have to put up with you. Elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Motherfucker, you. How the hell do you call that a joke? I'm gonna smack you for that joke. You son of a bitch! Touch me! That's seriously her. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her phone out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. I'll be your beach. Sorry. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wander over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. Shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leave. In a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hands. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in the footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful let's leave your memories in the footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought you had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for us. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write with anything negative about the beach. Well, your take on it was a little more solemn. Well, geez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Oh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyways. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Okay, you three. We're all done here sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring it out? Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You did it from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a curry. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It almost feels like everyone bounces the thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Aw, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop understanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force her. Ooh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier. Everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle it all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and selling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're trash. But you know, I'm just joking. I'm sorry. You're the most sad for his ear, you know. Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Ah, that may be the case, but I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression changes as she stares at her desk and focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Nitro. The one who is truly useless. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, I am useless. Don't say that about me. Don't say something nice about me. I hate people nice. Both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would be probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'll be really appreciative of that. That's... Monica says I spend the weekend with one of my club members. Oh, okay. How on earth do they go responding to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica could give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Not just some mum a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Naturally, may not let you go around if you only be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to season with the decoration. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations? It sounds like we were just making an excuse for Nitro to... What are you saying? It would be shooting meticulous work, and baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think sometimes how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't got the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in it. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry, I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah. Nice, so you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, I'm just staring at me. Of course, I'm gonna go with... there's Sayori as well. I don't know, she seemed very depressed in her setting, so I really don't want to set the mood for the freaking, like, I don't know, everything getting all emotional or anything like that. Well, let's see here. I don't know, to be honest, what to say, to be honest. Let's go with Natsuki. At least Natsuki could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so I could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun, you'll definitely agree, yeah? Just a minute ago, you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance. The performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Nitro? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, not really just that. I think that Yuri might just feeling a little unappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean Natsuki go back and forth between everyone with the word expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her down on his shoulder. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cousins will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances, so you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri's the only one surprised. Monica and I was thinking back on Natsuki word. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. You know, it didn't work perfectly. I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, but Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah! I'm going to hope to see everyone do their best, but with that, there's nothing more to this, so I guess it's time for a head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do anything recently, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I started finding Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We didn't figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true! I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Here's your number, okay? I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I'll be going to your house. Yeah, right. I could have a guy over at my house. My dad will kill me. Really? It's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really going to show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh. Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kinda. Just because I never I have to bake with someone else before. That's all it is. So, alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. I can't believe this. She's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday. My dad shoots through the roof. Even though we've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell, but I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Are you seriously, dude? Are you serious, mate? It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki coming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help as much. I wonder if she acts any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. She's almost a different personality on phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. I'm putting Natsuki aside. I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the door early the other day. Not that we text each other all the time or anything. I'm worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said. Is it really ever getting for Sayori to decide when she might need me? I never decided before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's announcement before entering itself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit to enter each other's house like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori's in there on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Sayori told her not to run down and greet me. I helped her to her bedroom where I finally found her. Sayori? I know you sure. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's been a silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has changed, really has changed, has it? Sayori's room is a mess. And so is it. I also recognize the same stuffed animals as in all the organizations she's had for years now. Hey, if you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Because I end up cleaning it for you. Come on, man. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be seeing Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori already let the tell you last meeting. Monica told me. So that's for her to keep me informed about the sensitive situation. Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. Well, we didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more signs between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so just one shaking her head. That's no good, Nitro. Yeah? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? It makes me selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. He just wants to torture me. Hee Sayori! What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. So he gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Nitro, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Nitro? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I really had a bad depression my whole life. Oh no, Sayori! No! Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed or reason to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am. Okay, now I see this is getting a little darker now. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that she kept this from me the entire time that I know? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Yeah? Why is it you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Nitro. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste your effort caring about me instead of doing the important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted to so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayer, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Nitro, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could help me is if everything could be like it always was. I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Down in Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish, that's all I am, and that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Thinking I once again inside her shoulder, this time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Nitro, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care. Underestimate how much I care. I wouldn't have it any other way. Nitro. So sorry, Nitro. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Nitro. I'm doing the right thing. All I want is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Nitro. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sorry, lets me go. And as she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah, say your wife's right. Holiday here, I would. Of all days, this has to be ones where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I would've. But it's almost time for Natsuki to be my house. At least do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, she already shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know, it's very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'm looking forward to it. I swear to God, if it's like one of those cliche anime things that, like, you know, something happens. I say goodbye to Sayori and I exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back home, anxiously waiting Natsuki's around. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Sup? Hey! I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform, I'll totally throw my seeing her such a cute color make the uniform seem totally fitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki had to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. My bad. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyways, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not going to even offer to take this heavy bag from me? Well, here's your hospitality, Nitro. Come on, you got that. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? What's that to me? This is ridiculously heavy. I carried it all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind, just like you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like, Natsuki catches her word and her face turns red. Natsuki, what in the world, man? Forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize, eh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate to you. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Hey, was that to me? Who, man, Jesus Christ, you think that was to you, you snarky little bitch? I'm sorry. You get all sorry when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Nitro. Natsuki smiles uselessly. Please spare me. If Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Over along the whole kitchen's a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my moves to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Nitro, where did you put your food coloring? The batter is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. Making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. Trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller pools and put a few drops of food coloring into each, and that does look pretty cool. See? It's like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. Many times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up, like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monica delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Oh, okay, alrighty. Nah, I'm gonna do the food coloring first. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk in a huge bowl. Yeah? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, man! Just take a little longer. I've been out of my game lately. Let's just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. She grabs the whisk from me, uses her other hands to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, you can see the icing is already improved. See? As to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki decided to grasp my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are everybody who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you. I'd like to see you try. I push harder just enough to reach the icing. I try to scoop with some here, just enough to tugs with all her might. Ah! The force that pulls me causes me to stomach makes your stomach and turn. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of ice icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. I was it with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with her hand before it reaches my face. Then she tries to with her other hand to fight it, but I grab the one as well. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I should probably just either. I take Natsuki's fingers and put it in my mouth, taking out the icing. What? Dude! Hey, yo, bruh! You never do that! What the hell?
Daddy, you better get the best for me.
Did you seriously just Natsuki's surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Nitro, you really shouldn't do that kind of things unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of guys is he asking me? Just like that. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You gotta check before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki using an oven to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sits on top of the stoves, and another moment the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. Imagine for the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch the Natsuki slice the cupcake trays into the oven, pick up the whisk, and continue with the ice like nothing ever happened. Yep, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the door... Hey, no wonder why he was feeling dizzy, man. It was burning the oven. You see that, man? As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here's a scoop of icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. You can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Ah, I see. That gives me an idea actually, huh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make a more literature theme by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. That's actually a really cute idea, so... What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Never said you were, but you know. Come on, we're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice throws off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and pans the nozzle in each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, then we each get to work. When we were finally finished, Natsuki pulls them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. She would still eat dinner. Oh, come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for our manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry something, you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I don't worry any. Haha, I wish you could listen to me. I wish you listened to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too! I'll walk you out, I guess. Now leave! Leave my domain and never return. It just feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. A flash of the dash. And more than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? It is intensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Nitro, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so. Wait, Natsuki. I feel her fingers and he clutched at the sides of my shirt. Oh shit! If something happened, I felt it for a while now. You felt what? Now I see something, Sayori. Sayori, eh? Hi Nitro. Sayori! Just now we weren't... it's okay, Nitro. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori! I thought you didn't want to come over today. It's not what it looks like. Maybe it is what it looks like, but it's not what it looks like. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Ah, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such a good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears started to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Nitro? Am I supposed to be happy for you? Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. So much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Nitro. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I suggest... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Nitro. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? You scared of me? Scared of dominoes? Scared of that tree right over there? Scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Nitro, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Shit. Now I gotta decide this. This is interesting. Hold on, I gotta drink some water for this. Oh man, it's always those decision makings, but this time it's not like The Walking Dead almost. So, yeah, man. You'll always be my dearest friends. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some real difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they are. Or I see incredibly pained expression. This is what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest. I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is my punishment, remember? For being so selfish, so please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really don't know me better than anyone, Nitro. I'll trust you with anything at all, so... Her smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. Can't really say that. Ah! Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loud as she can. I'm so shocked that I did not know how to react. She looks over her shoulder and flashes at me one more we smile before turning around and run off. Sayori! I felt left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why do I feel so horrible at this? There's nothing more that I could have done. To support you through her feelings and help her on the path that's most right. I'm having much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these things will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give everything I've got. Always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. Is the answering her phone? Considering going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. All the cookies all by myself. Carefully stacking 2 trays. Texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Finally enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. About it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Alright. Nitro, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. Be the one she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overstepped again, that dummy. You think that on days as similar she tried a little harder. I'd say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Nitro. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, but I stammer embarrassed. Really tell her about it that quickly? I basically turned down her, and about how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like a bad guy here, but I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know how the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Yeah. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member poem is neatly printed on its own, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped up to Sayori's poems. It's different from the ones she practiced. I've tried to read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Before I do, I know what is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem I get a pin in my stomach. Nitro? What's wrong? Nothing. Neither is Sayori's written, but more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go to get Sayori now, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Shit. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quickly put my pace. Shit. Don't tell me she. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the symbol just her walk. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same way as they always been. They give her. Very sorry to knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up the phone. I guess I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She's really a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all, waking her up in her own house. What do we do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside, Sayori knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. I didn't want her to... don't tell me, please. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Oh my god! Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. So I already want to do this. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit. Nothing to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know, what she wanted out of our relationship, prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature, go screw the festival. I just lost my this, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This is some game where I can reset and try something different. One chance, and I wasn't careful. Now I'll carry this guilt until I die. Nothing ever left my parents, but I'm still gonna do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Holy shit. Holy shit. What is this one? What the fuck is happening? Nitro? Monica? Oh my god, are you serious? It's been a while, right? Ah, yes, it has been. Bruh, oh my god, hold on. I just gotta I don't know what to do, to be honest. Oh my god. I thought we could continue with the happy ending. I guess it's just only holy shit, man. I just gotta say, man, I'm very like traumatized right now a little bit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Is there no way to go back, to be honest, now? Holy shit. I'm gonna have to try that one more time, to be honest. Wow, it's still the same thing. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, there's these side stories too. What is this, to be honest? Holy shit, man.